Hi everyone, welcome to Testbird India. So in this video we will be looking into top 50 current affairs of January 2020. So this is not a comprehensive list. We have more than 100 current affairs, many current affairs, but we selected only 50 current affairs which are important. So the first one, who has been retained as the chairman of Railway Board for a period of 1 year? So the answer is, who is this man? He is VK Yadav. So the Appointments Committee of the Cabinet on December 31st approved the employment of VK Yadav as the chairman of Railway Board for a period of 1 year, and he had taken over as Railway Board chairman from Ashwani Lohani, who had retired from the post in December 2019. So the 14th Global Healthcare Summit will be organized at which city? So the answer is Vishakhapatnam. So Vishakhapatnam will host the prestigious 3-day 14th Global Healthcare Summit from January 3rd, 2021, and being organized by American Association of Physicians of Indian Origin, that is AAPI. What is meant by this? American Association of Physicians of Indian Origin. So the conference will see the participation of over 500 doctors from the US, Australia, Britain, and other countries. Who has recently won the World Blitz Crown? Magnus Carlsen again proved why he's the best chess player around by retaining the World Blitz title after winning a playoff against Hikaru Nakamura. And who won the bronze medal? Vladimir Kranich won the bronze medal, and Magnus Carlsen won the Blitz Crown. Who took charge as new army chief? So Manoj Mukund Narwane took charge as new army chief. Which city topped the Swachh Sarvekshan League 2020 for first and second quarters in the 10 lakhs plus population category? So what is the name of the city? It's Indore. So Union Minister for Housing and Urban Affairs Hardeep Singh Puri announced the results of Swachh Sarvekshan League 2020 for first and second quarters. So in that survey, in the 10 lakh plus population category, Indore secured first place in both the quarters. In 1 lakh to 10 lakh population categories, Jamshedpur was the first. Jamshedpur topped it. Who will receive the Indira Gandhi Prize for Popularization of Science for the year 2020? It's R. Ramanujam. Who is he? He is a Chennai-based computer scientist. So he received Indira Gandhi Prize for Popularization of Science for the year 2020. So what is India's rank in the Sustainable Development Goals Index 2019 to 2020? So India's rank is 57 in the SPG index. So who released this Sustainable Development Goals Index? Niti Aayog released this, and according to this report, the overall composite score of India improved from 60 to 57. Which state topped the recently released India State of Forest Report 2019 for the highest growth in forest area in the country? The State of Forest Report 2019 ranked Karnataka, followed by Andhra Pradesh, and then Kerala as the top 3 states with the highest growth in forest area. So which state has recently launched a mobile application called Disha? So the Andhra Pradesh police have come up with a new initiative to check crimes against women in the state. So from now onwards, police will offer free transportation for women and the elderly during night hours. So this is an emergency assistance to public, especially for women and senior citizens. So the app titled Disha mobile application works with and without internet as well. So the user can send SOS alert to control room by using shake trigger feature. So Guru Gobind Singh's birth anniversary is celebrated on which date? So it's celebrated on 2nd January. So India celebrates the birth anniversary of Guru Gobind Singh on 2nd January, who is considered to be the 10th Guru of Sikhs. And we are aware of the 5Ks in Sikhism. So Guru Gobind Singh introduced these 5Ks in Sikhism. Which app has been launched by RBI for visually challenged persons to identify new currency notes? MANI Money. So on January 1st, 2020, the RBI launched the Money application for the visually challenged persons. So the main motto of this is to identify new currency notes that that are launched after demonetization. So money, what is the abbreviation of money? Mobile aided note identifier. The birth anniversary of social reformer Savitribai Phule is celebrated on 3rd January. So Savitribai was born on 3rd January 1831, and one importance is that um, she is considered as the first female teacher of India, and she also played a vital role in improving women rights in the country. Which country was the largest source of FDI for Indian H1 of 2019 to 2020? The answer is option D, which is Singapore. So Singapore was the largest source of FDI for India in H1 of 2019 to 2020, accounting for around $8 billion, followed by Mauritius with $6.3 billion, and the United States being $2.1 billion. So, who has been picked up as captain of ESPN Cricinfo's ODI and 2020 Team of the Decade? Option is MS Dhoni. So, ESPN Cricinfo picked Indian captain MS Dhoni as captain of ODI and 2020, while skipper Virat Kohli was named as the leader in tests. Bhitarkanika National Park is located in which state? So this national park is located in Odisha. So one speciality is that we can find many saltwater crocodiles, right? Saltwater crocodiles in Bhitarkanika National Park. So this is in Odisha. Which company will buy 75% stake in Krishnapatnam port? Which company is that? It's Adani Group. So where is this Krishnapatnam port located? It's in Andhra Pradesh, and Adani Group will buy 75% stake in this port. According to the India State of Forest Report 2019, how much forest cover is prone to forest fires? So 21.4% is the answer. And the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change recently released India State of Forest Report 2019. So the report predominantly talks about forest cover in the country, and the report also mentions about forest fires in the country. According to this report, 21.4% of Indian forests are prone to forest fires. So which of the following won the Best Motion Picture Drama Award at the Golden Globes 2020? So the answer is 1917. So 1917 wins the Best Motion Picture Drama at the Golden Globes 2020. So it's an epic war film directed, co-written and produced by Sam Mendes. Who won the Best Actor award in a motion picture drama at the Golden Globes 2020? It's Joaquin Phoenix. So Joaquin Phoenix wins Best Performance by an actor in a motion picture drama for the film Joker. So the 11th biennial edition of Deaf Expo India 2020 is to be held at which city? So Lucknow is the answer. So the 11th biennial edition of Deaf Expo India 2020 is to be held from 5th February to 8th February 2020 in Lucknow, which is in Uttar Pradesh. Nasim Al Bar, a bilateral naval exercise, is between India and which country? So this exercise is between India and Oman. Two ships of the Royal Navy of Oman, R&O, arrived in Goa to participate in the 12th edition of the Indo-Oman bilateral naval exercise. So the name of this exercise is Nasim Al Bar, and it's being done. It's been conducted since 1993. So what is India's rank in the Travel and Tourism Competitiveness Index of the World Economic Forum for the year 2019? India's rank is 34 in the year 2019, right? So World Economic Forum analyzed 139 countries, and they considered three factors. The first one is the regulatory framework, the second one is business environment and infrastructure in these countries, and the third factor is human, cultural and natural resources in these countries. And according to these three factors, the ranks were calculated. So the next one is, which platform has been launched by NPCI for a fast and secure platform? Okay, what is NPCI? NPCI means National Payments Corporation of India. So the National Payments Corporation of India launched the Vajra platform to make payments fast and secure. So this platform is based on the blockchain technology. The main objective of the Vajra platform is to provide automated clearing and settlement of payments and drastically reduce the need for manual reconciliation. The first edition of Kalo India University Games is to be held in which state? In Orissa. So the first edition of Khelo India University Games were held in Kalinga Institute of Industrial Technology, KIIT University, Bhubaneswar. So who won Croatia's presidential election? It's Zoran Milanovic. So he won the presidential election of Croatia. So Pravasi Bharatiya Divas is celebrated on which date? Pravasi Bharatiya Divas is generally observed on 9th January by India. So in order to mark the contribution of the overseas Indian community towards the development of India. So 9th January is the answer. And why specifically 9th January? Because this day commemorates the return of Mahatma Gandhi from South Africa to Ahmedabad on 9th January 1915, right? So on 9th January 1915, Mahatma Gandhi returned to Ahmedabad from South Africa. Who is the new Prime Minister of Spain? It's Pedro Sanchez. Which country got the top spot in Henley Passport Index? Japan has topped the Henley Passport Index, while Afghanistan is the last. So generally, a country's ranking is based on the number of countries, right? A number of countries its holders can enter without prior visa approval. So Japanese citizens can enter 191 countries without the visa approvals, while Afghan nationals can only travel to 26 countries. That's the reason why Japanese passport is the most powerful passport in the world, right? Census India 2021 will begin on which date? It will begin on 1st April 2021. And one thing to note here is this time census will be conducted through a mobile phone application. So from next census, everything will be through a mobile phone application. The move aims to move away from the traditional pen and paper approach. Okay. So which bank has unveiled My Apps application to boost digital payments? It's HDFC Bank. So HDFC Bank launched My Apps application on 9 January 2020. The app aims to boost digital payments in India, and My Apps is a customized suite of banking products. So National Youth Day is celebrated on which day? So we know it is celebrated on the birth anniversary of Swami Vivekananda. So it is celebrated every year on 12th January. So Raisina Dialogue is to be organized in which city? So what is Raisina Dialogue? It's a geopolitical conference. From January 14th to 16th, it was organized in New Delhi. So the theme for this year is Navigating the Alpha Century. So this is the theme for this year. Which country won ATP Cup tennis tournament? So Serbia won. So the final match was against Spain. So Serbia versus Spain. World Future Energy Summit is to be organized at which city? So it was organized in Abu Dhabi. Which of the following has been renamed as Shyam Prasad Mukherjee's port? So the answer is Kolkata Port Trust. So this Kolkata Port Trust was renamed as Shyam Prasad Mukherjee's port on the occasion of 150th years celebration of Kolkata Port Trust. So the event was also attended by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So which country is to host annual meeting of Council of Heads of Government of the SCO for 2020? So what is meant by SCO? SCO means Shanghai Cooperation Organization. So the answer is India. So for the first time, India will host the annual meeting of Council of Heads of Government of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. So Indian Army Day is celebrated on which day? It is celebrated on 15 January. So every year 15 January is observed as Indian Army Day because on 15 January 1949, Marshal M. Cariappa took over as the first Commander-in-Chief of the Indian Army from General Francis, the last British Commander-in-Chief. Who is to be the first woman parade adjutant for the Republic Day parade? So she is Tanya Shergill. So Captain Tanya Shergill has been selected to be the first woman parade adjutant for the Republic Day parade. Gaganyaan space astronauts training will be conducted in which country? The training of the Indian astronauts for India's first human space mission will take place in Russia. Who has been appointed Deputy Governor of RBI for a period of 3 years? So Michael Devabrata Patra has been appointed as the Deputy Governor for the RBI. Who has been conferred with 29th Saraswati Samman? Vasudev Mohi. So Vasudev Mohi is a Sindhi writer. So he has conferred with 29th Saraswati Samman for his short stories collection, Checkbook. So his short story collection, that collection is known as Checkbook. So this is the name of his collection of short stories. Who won the 2019 ICC's Cricketer of the Year award? So Ben Stokes. So his England cricketer. Annual bull taming event Jallikattu recently began in which state? So it recently began in Tamil Nadu, that too in Madurai. Annual Global Risks Report is a report released by which organization? So World Economic Forum identifies 5 global risks. The first one is the extreme weather events. The second one is the human-made environmental disasters. The next one is major biodiversity loss, and then the natural disasters. And the fifth one is the failure of climate change mitigation and adaptation. What is India's rank in the Hanley Passport Index 2020? So India's rank is 84. So Hanley Passport Index 2020 was launched recently by Hanley and Partners, and India ranked 84 in the index. Japan has the world's strongest passport, and the index was based on the data collected from the International Air Transport Association, IATA. So International Air Transport Association. India is buying S-400 air defense missile systems from which country? So S-400 missile systems are being bought from Russia. According to TRI, which is the largest mobile service company with 36.9 crore mobile subscribers, obviously Reliance Jio. So Reliance Jio has become the largest telecom player with 36.9 crore subscribers, mobile subscribers in November 2019, according to the data published by Telecom Regulatory Authority of India. Which state won the maximum number of gold medals in wrestling at the 3rd Khelo India Youth Games? Haryana continues its dominance in wrestling at the 3rd Khelo India Youth Games, which were held in Guwahati, Assam. Who has been appointed as the new Prime Minister of Russia? So Mikhail Mishustin has been appointed as the new Prime Minister of Russia. Which of the following has announced to be carbon negative? So which of the following has announced to become carbon negative by the year 2030? So Microsoft announced its ambitious new plans to become carbon negative by 2030, and then go one step further and remove by 2050 all the carbon it has been emitted since the company was founded in 1975. So these are the 50 important current affairs of January 2020. So in our comprehensive current affairs module, we have around 100 current affairs. So among those, we picked up the 50 important ones. So thank you very much and all the very best.